Hey, this is Tyler.
This is Carter.
You got some booze you want us to try?
We're gonna try some booze.
Y'all ready for some shit?
In your face!
Booze trials!
Honk honk.
Dun 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 dun! Epic fantasy music!
Dragons and boobies.
And swords
And beer!
and kings
But mostly beer.
And a ton of death.
and games. Oh wait, fuck! I fucked it up. Sorry.
We have a
Game of
beer.
Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Take the black stout.
Yes. Only one of us, unfortunately, has seen this show before, and she is behind the camera. So
Once again, discreet.
feel free to pitch in with anything as we do this.
Any sort of.
I'm going to read the description on this, okay? One side here just has a description of what Amagang, who put this out, is all about. They're a Belgian brewer out of New York, Cooperstown, New York. But I'm going to go ahead and read the description of what the beer is actually supposed to be. So here we go. A stout as dark as the winters that once engulfed Westeros. As robust as the men who swore their oaths at the werewolf tree. Chocolate and caramel sweetness are balanced by hops, or hop bitterness, roasty woodsy notes, and an earthy finish. Pour slowly to not disturb yeast sediment, but with vigor to make the luxurious head and free the bouquet. Bouquet. So, anything you care to add? One person who's actually seen this show
I was
before?
gonna say it's Weirwood.
Weirwood.
Yeah.
Weirwood.
Weirwood.
Weirwood. Okay.
Weirwood.
Werewood or Weirwood?
Weirwood.
Weirwood. Okay.
When you.
I don't fucking know, dude.
When you're
It's
bitten
the
And the
god,
reason I had
it's
such a
the
pro-
god tree.
Hey, by the way, I am not.
tree of the web.
By the
you
way-
turn into a tree yourself.
By the way, I am not illiterate and I am not that fucked up yet. The reason I'm having a problem reading this is because of the gray background that this label has and the weird fucking colors and triangles and shit that are in the words. So I'm like, oh, that's what the word is. So it's not because I'm that fucked up yet.
This beer comes straight from the dragon's nipples.
So as we did last time, ladies first.
Yeah.
Give her the first pour of this goodness here, like so.
Enjoy the sounds of the sirens.
It tells you.
outside of our house.
It tells you to pour slowly, yet robustly enough to get a little bit ahead. I think I might have accidentally gave a little too much head.
Oh,
Sounds about right.
Don't worry.
Tyler's all right with giving a little too much head sometimes.
I love giving head.
Well,
there we go.
you do realize that we're not drinking like a 3-liter bottle, so you might want to be a little bit.
I know what I'm doing. Don't worry.
Apparently you do. Gotta give the lady more drink, eh?
Oh,
Well, no.
the
See,
fan of the show.
here's the thing.
That's the beer from.
Without giving, here's the thing. I'm pretty aware of how these glasses work and how much beer these glasses can hold. So check it out, right? Y'all have 2 full glasses, and I'm about a third of the way down my beer. So I did my math okay, I think, in my head. So there we go. I don't know if anybody can hear, but there's a lot of sirens going off outside. Sirens are screeching because they want to attract the men that are all like into them and whatnots to do things, and they're gonna.
Yep.
I forgot exactly what sirens do to their victims, but
They sing sailors to their death.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, the sirens are singing the sailors to their deaths out
Look
there.
at those mermaids.
No, mermaids are just fish people.
Fish women, because they're maids.
And
they sing a
since
song.
I can't actually physically give myself too much head, at least I can do it with my beer.
Behold.
Yeah, that was perfect. It really was, because once this head goes down a little bit, it'll be close to where it should be. So
Well, while that's going on, I'm going to say I while having a lot of nerdy things in my background, I've never seen the show, but the thing I love the most about this bottle is the artwork.
it's good artwork.
It reminds me of, and I don't know if we can get this any closer to the camera, but the painting of that that spooky tree reminds me a lot of the original artwork from the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark series.
Oh, I love the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Well, the
books.
paintings in particular, those
Yeah.
crazy seedy, wispy drawings
Yeah.
of crazy shit.
I'm digging that. Yeah.
That's what this reminds me. I love that artwork. I don't really know what the hell it has to do with Game of Thrones. I'm sure Discreet does.
There's talking trees, I assume, somewhere in the show.
There's a
Yeah.
spooky tree.
So this really has nothing to do with the show.
They pray to that tree.
Oh, they pray.
Oh, they pray to the tree.
They pray to the
But
tree.
it doesn't actually
it's
talk.
one of the old gods.
It looks like it can talk. Does it have a face carved in it like that?
The trees
okay,
do
so
have
the tree.
face carved in it,
Okay, so the
yeah.
tree has the face carved in it, but on the show,
And it
the
weeps blood.
tree does not actually talk. It weeps blood. That's cool. That's cool.
It's
See
better
that?
than
Oh,
what
I
they
can,
did
I can
with
see it right
trees in
there
Lord of
too.
the
It's like
Rings.
weeping blood right there in his little eyeballs there, even though you can't see because it's black and white. But
I mean, shh, I don't talk 'cause I'm a tree.
yeah. So anyway, as I said before, Amagang is the beer that put this, or is the brewery that put this out. They make Belgian style beers. That's what they're known for. They're out of Cooperstown, New York, so they're not actually from Belgium, but the other beers that I've had from these guys are pretty dang good actually.
Mhm.
And so
They do a lot of really good super craft, as I call it.
yeah. A couple of other things here real quick. It's 7% even,
Mhm.
alcohol wise, 7% alcohol. It says here it's an ale brewed with star anise and anise. Is it anise or
I think it's anise.
Star anise.
It's a spice.
It's anise.
Anise. Okay, so brewed with star anise and licorice root. Okay, so
Some spices going on up
some
in here.
spices are going in this, even though it's a black stout, which you
Well,
don't normally associate spices
here's-
like that with black stouts.
Here's the thing
But this is also Belgian style, supposedly, and
Here's the thing I'm getting out of the smell of this beer. It doesn't smell stouty.
no, it does not. It
And that's
definitely
really-
smells more Belgianish than stoutish for sure, and not even fully Belgianish.
There's
either.
no. This is straight up black.
Oh yeah, it's a black stout. It should
Well, I
be.
mean, there's no clearness to this beer
There-
whatsoever.
Well, that's a good thing. There shouldn't be.
Whatsoever.
There should not be.
But it doesn't smell stoutish, so I'm kind of scared. Because I've never had a black Belgian beer.
Yeah, you did. You had the black Belgian style IPA in the beer camp episode.
That wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
That
I know.
wasn't-
I understand.
That's like saying.
Technically, yes, but
That's like saying, oh, you ate a hamburger, you went to McDonald's.
I like your analogy. That works. That works for this.
So,
Yes. So
this
this will
one-
be a hamburger that is not a McDonald's hamburger.
This is like some diner ass shit,
This
right?
will be an actual proper, and yeah. My sniffer's not really working too well, but I definitely enjoy the smell of this beer. What little I can get in.
So let's give this a tasty taste.
Okay, tasty taste. Clankety clank.
Clankety clank, clankety clank.
Clankety clank.
Clinkies.
Clank to the bottle, just because.
Clank to that.
To the tree gods. So,
Mm.
what's your take on it?
Well, there's a stout.
A little bit of stoutish to it, yeah.
It's not heavy.
No.
It's kind of a nice blend of the Belgian style, which has a lot of heaviness, but it's not. It's more like the fruit forward, but this has the stout that doesn't have. It's really weird.
This is kind of what the black Belgian IPA should have been,
Mm-hmm.
from what I'm tasting of this. This is my opinion on this.
Yeah.
This is
I
what
dig-
this is what the Sierra Nevada's black Belgian IPA in the beer camp should have been.
I dig the hell out of this.
It's pretty for a stout. It's very easy and light and easy to drink. It doesn't have that kind of coffee taste that a lot of stouts have. There's no coffee to it whatsoever. It's light, it's easy to drink. I like black beers in general, so I was pretty excited about this when I saw it and tried it out. By the way, I have tried this before. It's still just as good then as just as good now as it was then.
Well, I haven't tried this before at all, so
Yeah, he's-
stuck on a wiener.
Yeah, he's the only one here who has cherry popped on that. By the way, Miss Discreet back here has tried this before too, and
Imagine
what do you
that.
think?
I enjoyed it.
You still like it?
Yeah.
Still loving it?
So I am not picky.
That's okay.
This is the style of beer, however, that I like to see mainly in bombers or singles, because I couldn't just sit here and just drink one after another.
Yeah, no
Like-
6 packs of this. No,
Like
I get it.
Like most stouts I've drank, I cannot just sit there and just drink one after another.
I love stout beers, but I've learned it myself that stout beers you can only kind of do in small doses. Really.
Fuck Guinness.
By the way, that's all I'm going to say about that.
We have differences of opinions.
No, that's not about the differences of opinion. All I'm going to say is Guinness,
Are they gonna come kick my ass?
secret. We got a secret.
Oh well, I don't know it, so.
Yeah, I'm the only one that knows this little. Well, no, actually, she knows the secret too. She
God
tried
damn it! I'm just away from everything.
I don't know anything.
I don't know what's
I didn't
going
see
on
anything.
anymore. I might as well not be on the show.
Are you Alice in Wonderland right now?
I might as well not be on the fucking show because I don't know what's going on. People are drinking beers without me. People are talking about beers without me. I don't know.
I bought an
What is
extra one. I bought an extra one just for you.
I like how
Try.
Discreet thinks.
She did.
I really did.
Discreet's awesome, by the way.
I like Discreet already, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just gonna keep drinking this tree beer.
Tree gods. To the tree gods.
Clean, please.
Clinkety clinkety.
Clinkety goodness. If you want a beginner stout, Murphy's Black Irish Stout is a better option to go with. If you want a beginner stout that's not too heavy.
I would say if you're going.
If you like the heavier stuff, stuff like this is better.
What was that?
Sorry, I was trying not to. It was
Kinda
kind of
burping
like
through it.
I was trying. It was like I was trying to suppress the burp as I was speaking.
casting a spell on this Game of Thrones. Exactly. I was gonna go in the direction of if you want a beginner's American style stout, McSorley's.
I wouldn't call that a stout. That's
Oh,
just
that's
a black
lager.
Yeah, Irish black lager.
But
That's a good beginner for a black beer. But yeah, as far as a stout though, Murphy's is a good beginner stout beer because
Yeah.
it does still have a little bit of the stoutness to it, but without any of the heaviness that a more traditional style stout has.
so
And this is what I would consider probably a more middle range stout. Like Guinness is like regular Guinness and Foreign Extra are really heavy in the stoutness compared to these. But this is good. This is really good.
and when we're just talking about regular stouts too, we're not talking about your coffee stouts or your chocolate stouts or your
Stouts that have any whatever in it. Yeah, but this
caramel stouts.
actually this does mention chocolate and caramel.
But I don't taste them.
Right. It's just kind of balanced out by hoppy bitterness. So
They're gonna cover their ass.
this is actually really good. Amagang, you did awesome on the stout. They don't normally do stout beers. They do Belgian beers.
And they didn't necessarily need the crutch of the Game of Thrones reference.
They did not need that at all.
But it doesn't hurt. I like to see beers
It helps with the marketing, I suppose. We're on Game of Thrones, which the only person who's seen that show is not even here on the camera right now.
Right.
So, so there you have it.
They could have had a dragon in this beer.
It's like actually in the beer.
They could
Like
have
a Cracker Jack prize.
Oh,
Bottom of the bottom.
You know, like those foam pills.
Dragon infused beer.
Like those pills that you stick in water and then like a fucking dinosaur pops out. It's made of foam.
Oh shit!
They could have done that. But then how would you get it out?
Fuck
There
it,
wouldn't have
dude.
been enough beer at that point.
Fuck it, just let it be in there.
Let's just say the pill itself would not be able to be dissolved by beer, but
It comes like
Something else.
stuck on the side, like grow your own dragon.
Yeah. I suppose if somebody really cared enough, they'd just take some super long tweezers and whatever.
Or it could have just been like a person, been like, grow your own Peter Dinklage.
who?
She knows what I'm talking
Wait,
about. And he does too, apparently.
No, dude, I actually don't.
You
Just
don't
the
know
words
Peter.
Dinklage sounds funny as shit to me.
He's
The
the
phonetics of the word.
Just wait till you see him.
He's the little person that's also in Death of the Family.
Oh, and he's so amazing.
Just Peter Dinklage.
Plays Tyrion, by the way, guys.
Who? What?
Great. Don't worry about it.
He's in
the character from this show?
Yeah.
He's in both versions of Death at a Funeral.
Oh, he's the midget in Death at a Funeral. See, I know Death at a Funeral.
You just can't be PC about this?
I said little person.
Ha!
You know what? Little person, midget. If you're a midget, you're clearly God's joke, and you know, whatever. Just. She's. Oh fuck, dude. I just put myself in the doghouse. Oh,
nobody cheers to you. Fuckface.
But to you, sir.
Oh, I just meant like, God damn it. All I. Okay, I'm gonna
Hey,
stop.
Mike, see, edit this out.
I'm gonna stop digging this hole. I'm just gonna stop digging the hole.
Well, don't dig it too
little
deep. Peter
people-
Dinklage might get out.
Little people, I apologize. Personally, I think it sounds weird calling you little people, but you know, I apologize.
We're recording a YouTube show, you fuckwit.
I really do love you guys. Like I've seen plenty of you in my store. I love you guys. You guys are awesome, just like everybody else. You're human beings too, and I don't know.
Who else do you want to apologize to while we're at it?
I'd like to apologize to Negroes.
I'm
I'd
sorry,
like
Mom.
to apologize to
I'm sorry.
Hispanics. I want to apologize to the starving pygmies in New Guinea and my grandma in the hospital.
I want to apologize to our viewers.
I'd like to
We're
apologize
having to endure
to
this
anyone
train
who's
wreck.
offended by
That was viewed by a burning Zeppelin.
I'd like to apologize to anybody who's offended by anything I say. But at the same time, you should have already known what you got yourself into when you started watching our channel.
You are like school in summertime. I tell you what. I cannot believe you just went there. I was enjoying this Game of
But
Thrones.
speaking of...
I'm still enjoying this Game of Thrones beer.
I was.
By the way, which, for all I know, it might be completely... Most of the people that put this together may actually be little people, so you know what? Fuck yeah, little people beer, you know? I don't know, it's just...
It's like, what do you think? It's like fucking Willy Wonka's chocolate
Yeah,
factory?
yeah, Willy Wonka beer, there you go.
Good God almighty.
But they're not orange and they're not Oompa Loompas.
They're normal. Like, you
See, you just fucking did it.
said they're normal. How's that offensive?
No, goddamn. Never
Oompa
mind.
Loompas are not, they're fictional, dude. How can you be offensive to them?
Hey, by the way, if you're
Fucking moron.
if you're an Oompa Loompa, I love the color of your skin. Orange is my favorite color. You guys rock.
I don't even have words for you anymore. I don't.
That's when you're just like, you're
I
my
think,
friend.
I think we're canceled at this point. It's like,
We'll see about that. We'll let the editing man do his job.
I drank far more beer than you, and I'm just like, I don't even know where to go from here. I just want to say this is a great stout, and even though I've never seen Game of Thrones, to each their own. I'll give it a shot when the time comes, because dragons and boobies, why not?
By the way, I also want to say one last thing about the beer and what.
Well, it better not be fucking offensive. Since we've all finished our Game of Thrones Black Stout.
Take the black.
There's no more. Yeah, we can't take any more blacks. So. I think that's a wrap, folks.
This guy needs to go to fucking counseling. What is that even? We might have to replace him. That's all I gotta say. I thought I was gonna get replaced because I don't know shit. This guy on the other hand. Woo. Ooh, lolly. Anywho, that was our Oh My God Game of Thrones beer booze trials episode. I'm Carter. That was Tyler.
I'm still Tyler. My cheeks hurt, but I'm still Tyler.
It was Tyler.
Oh, look.
And that's our show. Goodbye, folks.